So, friends, before I go into this topic today, I will be sharing a story with you. And there are many stories, and it's always good to learn from stories. It's good to know different stories. And this is a very ancient story I'm going to tell you. If you have known the Atlantis, there was like a civilization, very old Atlantis, Lumeria, right? So it is before that, after the Big Bang. It says everything was very liquid, the states were liquidified, and nothing was gross. Even the earth was very liquid, very fluid. And when things started settling down, things started getting solidified, there are different shapes started coming up. So before we go into the story, why not we also understand what we are going to learn today, like what are the topics, right? What we will cover. Okay. So, three secrets to find your soulmate, five proven techniques to handle negative relationship or circumstances that drains your energy. Very important. How to make that energy and connection stronger with each passing moment. The secret step to creating that magic in your life, regardless of your circumstances. Get the clarity you need to create a roadmap for your life. And we are going to learn about why we are talking about roadmap of our life, what it has to do with soulmate. Okay, so back to our story. I was giving you the example of before Lumeria, Atlantis, these very ancient civilization. So the first being that appeared on Earth, they were like a transparent ball, something like this. I found a picture on the net, and still, if you go deep sea diving, you will find these kind of creatures. They still exist, jelly-like. So we were like something like this, and they were androgynous. There were no division, right? Everything was inside them. They were whole. These beings were whole. And then later, when Earth started solidifying more and more, this jelly-like object, it started getting separated, right? And it became two. The two halves. But still, the soul has to attain the polarity. The soul can never be living on half. It has to retain the polarity in it. It has to have the quality of polarity. So this is where the division happened. The mind became the conscious and the body became the unconscious. So if you see this picture, half of the energy of this being went inside to prepare the organs, the sensory organs, and the body itself, and half of the energy came outside, which is the mind energy, which is the thought, the creative process, right? So the unconscious became the body, and the conscious became the mind, and hence is the division of the mind. Mind is more masculine, body is more feminine. And it says that this is what happened. The female who are in the body, they identify themselves as female. They went more into their senses. They started becoming more with their feelings. Yeah, the feminine energy is more about feelings, senses. They are more with the senses. The masculine energy, the male energy, is more about the thoughts, thinking, thought processes, right? So beings, the souls who have chosen more to be with the mind, have taken a male incarnation. But again, we need to understand they are not uh, like half. You know why? Because the male has a mind, and the body of the male, which is the unconscious, is the feminine. And for the feminine, she's more aware of her body, of her senses. She is feminine, but she has a male inside her, which is the masculine. So, hence, the quality of the soul was retained, though it feels that it is like we call our other half, right? That's what we are here to understand. Soulmate, we call it's our other half. We feel we are half and we need to meet our other half. But the soul has retained its property by this division. So, friends, before we go into the subject, a little introduction about myself. Many friends know me, but there are many new friends who have joined our webinar. So, I welcome all of you, friends, and thank you for taking out your valuable time to come here. I'm going to make my best effort to make this a valuable time for you so that you take something out of this, mini workshop, because I am so passionate about this subject. And I am Aditya Datta, and I was born with a gender confusion. Like, I went through like an identity crisis, and that was the beginning of me asking questions about gender and masculine, feminine, about sexuality, about partners. And I went through like a journey where, because of my conflict, I was having like some pain. I mean, we all hold some kind of pain or the other, right? So for me, it was with my gender conflict, and I was looking for that perfect relationship, to I always believed that there is somebody who is going to acknowledge me for who I am, who is going to see me for who I was. And I went into relationships after relationships, and I was not understanding why they were not working for me, why I was failing in my relationship, why uh, I always felt that I am attracting the wrong person. And this process, I am sure all of us here, we all resonate with the term soulmate, and that's the reason we are here. We would know that one of the greatest pain that you can go through is about not having being in a right relationship. And that what happened to me. I went from one pain to the other pain to the other pain, and then I realized, why is it that I'm attracting so much pain in my life? What is happening to me? In a lot of pain, and this pain gave the journey to look deeper within and see what's happening. And I found that the core reason for me to attract pain was because I was choosing pain. I was not acknowledging myself for who I was. And when we are coming from a pain, I realized it was like a guilt I was carrying because of a lot of things that happens with in our childhood and other experiences. It was a guilt that I was holding, and in a way, I was not liking myself. I didn't like my body. I didn't like my mind. I thought I'm not good enough. And from that perspective, when I was looking for that one person to recognize me, so the subconscious attracts. So Eckhart Tolle says is very beautifully, the pain body attracts another pain body. So my pain body was attracting another pain body, and I kept on going into more and more pain until I decided to stop the pain consciously. So I had to make my unconscious conscious, because I was not understanding that I am not looking for pain. Nobody is looking for pain. Then why is it happening to me? It was not my conscious mind. It was coming from the unconscious, right? That is what I am terming. That's the story I have told you earlier about this masculine and feminine. How, now don't take my words like, stick to it. When I say feminine and masculine, it's the inner quality. We all have that. If you're a female or a male, you do have the both qualities. So I'm talking about these qualities, and we might have a little bit more feminine and a masculine quality. It differs in each person. But what happens is this: when I'm too much in my mind, I don't take care of my body. I'm too much thought, and I am in a jungle, and I don't take care of the body, and the body goes numb. And then from my mind, I'm looking outside for somebody, because you see, when I'm avoiding my body, I'm storing a lot of pain. I'm not appreciating my body. I'm not appreciating my other half. So that was happening to me. I was too much in the mental zone, too much thinking and looking, and I was inspired by so many movies that soulmates are there, and somebody comes. Those movies, I think we all have seen. And I was also so much into movies, and I thought, okay, someday that right person would come. And so my journey was to find this, make this conscious, and the unconscious which was there, I made it conscious. So I had to choose to look at things the way they are. And that's how my journey started. And I was trained, I was fortunate to have a mentor, Dr. Newton, with whom I worked for like 10 years, learning different modalities like regression therapy and inner child, and not many kind of other modules. I did my MSc in psychology. And then when I was able to somehow resolve this gender conflict, I started giving workshops about, because I wanted to spread. That's what I'll be talking about, this passion also. I started, this is like a passion more than anything. I enjoy sharing what I have learned. It's like, um, what do I do with my passion if I don't share it, right? Passion is always related to what you can share with others, right? So that was my passion. And then I started building on that, doing workshops in India and abroad. And then from the lockdown period last 1 year, I try to do webinars almost every month, where I try to bring a new topic. So this topic came to me when I was in the nature. I spend a lot of time with the nature, with trees and animals. And this word came before soulmate. And I said, what is this word? And it said, we all need to look, because we say soulmate and partner and this and that. But what was there before? Where is this coming from? So now here, as I say, soulmate. Now, the soulmate can be of various form. We know we can have our soulmate as our pet. We can have soulmate as a tree. But here, especially, we are talking about the masculine, feminine. So here, first, what happens is the attraction, right? When the man and the woman meets, there is an attraction. And after the attraction, you feel there is a passion. So first there is a connect, and then there is a passion, and then comes a purpose. Now this is something, these are the three secrets, friends, I wanted to share: attraction, passion, and purpose. And of course, the purpose takes us to our primordial energy, the cosmic energy, or I call it the life force energy. It is also the Kundalini energy or the sexual energy, which we will be discussing. So sometimes, friends, it can be the opposite also. First, we get, from the energy, the purpose comes, and then the passion comes, then the attraction comes. Sometimes it can reverse also. Now, as we delve into this subject, let us now talk a little bit about passion, right? So, what I'm trying to tell you here is the attraction is the primordial energy on a gross level. On the gross level, it feels like an attraction, but as we keep going deeper into it, it is the same urge to connect to the divine, same urge connecting to the divine. Yeah. So let me ask you here a question. What is passion? Like, I want to ask you, how many of you are living with your passion, or how many of you can do better with your passion? Okay, Vijay ji is saying he can do better. Okay, can do better. Okay, I am being my passion. Wonderful. Alicia, good to see you. Wonderful. I am living with my passion and 100% can do better too. Okay, Geeta ji is saying, can do better with my passion and open mind. Working on it. Wonderful. Looking for. Great. I can do better. Try to do it. Right. What is passion? Like, if I say, what is passion? Yeah, I think Ahana wants to share. Ahana, I'll just give you the permission to unmute. Let me see, how do I do that? Yeah, can you unmute, Ahana?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sure.
yeah. I am with my passion, but I can
Okay,
do something more. I want to do something more on some other levels. So that's
wonderful.
where I'm.
Right, wonderful. And how do you say it is your passion? How do you know that is your passion?
I feel at home with it. I feel it's fun. I feel it's me, the natural
Yes,
me,
yes,
and I just share it. Exuberantly share my wisdom, my knowledge. So that's how.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. So, when we are with our passion, we find we are, we find emotional expansion. There is an energetic expansion. We are highly motivated, right? It comes very natural to us. There is a deep, strong inner motivation. We become more productive, isn't it? These are the words, right? Our creativity gets more enhanced. That, like any difficult problem, we can find like a creative solution to it. And you can go on doing work with your passion for hours, isn't it? So, what is Geeta ji saying? Talking about it, dream about it, living with it. Okay, sharing happens automatically and always ready for it. Passion, happy with it always. Okay, great, great. So, friends, this soulmate, this person whom we get attracted to, brings our, this first is the attraction. We feel there is an attraction, oh, like I tell you a story, there is a um, party going on, and there is a beautiful woman with a beautiful smile, very, very feminine, sitting in the party having a drink. And there comes a man, he's from like a very handsome, like an army man, very strong in his body. And these both, they fell in love with each other at the first sight. The man says, wow, what a smile. And the woman says, oh, what a strong man, what a handsome man he is. And this woman, if you go into the childhood of this woman, she has never been allowed to take her own decisions. She's been always very, very overprotected. She's been told that you need protection, right? And this man, he was told, you can't be like a feminine, you better be like a man. Don't cry. Men can't cry. So he forgot his smile. And this is what is being reflected. The woman is there bringing back, reminding the man about this smile. Yeah. And this man is reminding the woman about her backbone, about the strength. So friends, please don't think I'm trying to become very unromantic by justifying all that and all क्या बोलते हैं romance पे पानी डाल दिया. No, it's not like that. But there, there is a dynamics behind it, right? Okay. So here, let us go back into our presentation and let's see. A soulmate, what it does is gives you a spark, isn't it? That's the first thing happens. We feel attracted. There is a spark. Someone who expands our awareness, who ignites your passion and creativity, drives you towards your purpose, connect you to the divine. Now, look at this carefully. I want every one of you to look at the screen carefully because I'm going to show you something. Now, here I have made just taken out the earlier words, and what do you see now? Spark, awareness, passion and creativity, purpose, divine. Now imagine you're seeing a board like this. How would you feel? Now this is something like a path. It sounds like a path, right? And the second distinction that I did is the first half gives someone who drives you, connects you. Yeah. Now back to the story. This man now falls in deeply in love with the woman, and the woman is in deep love because they found a polarity. They found something that they have lost. They have forgotten about their soul, and they are in deep love. And this man says, I like, I love chocolate ice cream. And this woman is saying, even I like chocolate ice cream. And this man is saying, oh, I like action movies. And the woman also, oh, even I love action movies. Everything, they are finding so much resonance. And they go out for dinner, and they get married in 3 months and in 6 months. Can you imagine what happens in 6 months? Yeah. Anybody can guess what happens in 6 months? After 6 months, what happens? Yeah. All the wise people here, I know there are many masters here. Fight. Okay. Jayaji is saying fight. Separation, infatuation, spark dies, quarrel. They get bored of each other. Yes, yes. Okay, I think a lot of experienced people are here. Wonderful. Bored. They bored each other. Yes, exactly. Friends, I want you to look at this category. Where are you looking? Where is your focus? When you meet your soulmate, where is your focus? A or B? Is it A? Are you looking at the attributes, at the qualities the soulmate or the other person brings to you? Are you focusing on the spark, the awareness, the passion, the creativity, the purpose, the divine? Or you are focusing on the person who brings all this to you? You are focusing on the person who is giving it to you, that someone, the person who is driving you, the person that you're connected to. Where are you? Type in the box, A or B. What is it for you? I want you to be authentic. A or B? Okay, let's see. Okay, many B, A, B, B. Okay, wonderful. I think people are being completely transparent. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Wonderful. Yes, friends, we all do that. For this is what happened to me also, and I'm still working on this. And many people are working on this. Where is our attention? Where are we looking to? Where are we connecting? And most of us, we go and stick to the person. Oh, this is that person, rather than going into the purpose. Now, I'm going to talk about purpose in a little bit, which is a little different from passion. I'm going to talk about that. Now, as I said, I'm not being unromantic. I'm not saying don't value the person. Oh, that person is just bring the purpose and the spark. Oh, that's it. No, it's not like that, friends. You know what? You value the person much more when your focus is here. You have much respect for the person. You are more connected to the person. You are more authentic to the person when you focus on these qualities: the spark, the awareness, the passion, the creativity, the purpose, the divine. We have this misconception. Maybe, the person, yes, sometimes the person leaves. For this example, the man and the woman who fall in love in the first thing, after 6 months, yes, they might get separated. But if they are aware, they will know what they have gained from each other. Every relationship is so important, friends. So beautiful. And soulmates, of course, they are intense. These are intense relationships that we attract in our life. So again, my question is, friends, where is my focus? Where are we connecting to? Now we are all like that. Of course, we all love to have ice creams and movies, and all the things that we do. That those are also so beautiful, right? But all of you here, I know, if you are attracted to this subject, you all are very, very passionate person. You all are here very, very creative people. Only creative people, only passionate people, they would have this question. They would have a longing in their heart for this, like a soulmate. They want to really connect deeply to someone, really, go deeper into this intimate connection. So friends, let us look at this. So first is the attraction. The attraction brings the passion, and passion brings the purpose. Now, anybody can tell me what is the difference between passion and purpose? Is it same? Is it different? What is it? What is passion? What is purpose? Purpose is reason, right? Shweta ji is saying, right? Passion is love. Okay. Purpose is reason and passion is love. Okay. Purpose is a bigger vision. Perfect. Namrata ji is saying passion is a bigger vision. Purpose has destination. Sapna ji is saying. Perfect. Right. Passion is for you, purpose is for others. Okay. Okay. Purpose is the outcome of what they bring out in common to both of them. Purpose is a journey, right, Ahana? Perfect. Purpose will drive me. Passion without purpose is lust. Passion is towards a purpose, right? Passion ignites purpose. Wow. Right. So let us say, let us take an example. Uh, give two example of your passion. Like for me, I'm very passionate about music. Yeah, I'm very passionate about music, and I'm equally passionate about travel. Yeah, can you share two things? Two things, two passion of yours. Okay, writing and travel, dance and love. Okay, writing, dancing, car, cars and pets. Okay, food and travel. Wonderful. Music, connecting to people, nail art, dance, travel. Okay, teaching and dance. Amazing. Coaching and traveling. So friends, now when you have two passion, how do you now, passion is connected to your purpose. How do you define that? Alicia is saying travel, music, holistic well-being, coaching, travel. Ahana is saying yes. How do you differentiate between two passion? What is your purpose? How do you going to define? Maybe you have more than two. How are you going to define your purpose? What is purpose? How do you No. How do you convert a passion to your purpose? Passion complements purpose. Okay. Whether we do should drive us closer to purpose. Whatever we do should drive us closer to our purpose. But how do you know purpose? How do you know it is your purpose? Like I said, I love music, I love travel, but I am doing something else, right? My purpose or whatever I have chosen is very, very different. How do you know that, friends? This is where I talk about this primordial energy, igniting this primordial energy within you. Only when we have, I give you a example of a rocket. Okay, I think there's so many answers. Let us first read. Make passion spread to everyone. I keep after my purpose, learn more, share, dream, think, talk, keep after it. Okay, reason of passion is purpose. Okay, reason of passion is purpose. Okay, your passion is related to your purpose is related to your passion. That is correct, Alicia. But I'm saying, how would you define? There could be many passion, right? There could be many interests. When passion contributes to other or to the world in its own way, it becomes a purpose. Okay, when passion contributes to other or world in the own way, it becomes a purpose. Gayatri ji, wonderful, so beautiful, friends. This is what it is, because your purpose is going to include other people. I can have my own music and listen to it, have fun, but if I want to turn it into the purpose, then I need to share it with people. And this is where you are going to have, look at your values. I'm a fitness trainer. I want to make my career in fitness. My purpose is to spread word about fitness, right? But what I do is I don't exercise myself. No, I am, I have a big plumpy stomach and I don't exercise. I'm lazy. How do I make it my passion? So ask yourself, if the passion is in sync with your values, if this is what you practice on a daily basis, then you can share it with people. And this is what I'm going to talk about the primordial energy. That's what I keep talking all the time. Friends, purpose is like climbing Mount Everest. Trust me. Yes, it is like climbing Mount Everest. There is a preparation to it. Today you want to climb Mount Everest, you can't just say that, oh, bye, Aditya, bye, I'm going to climb Mount Everest. Tomorrow I'll reach at the top and I'll say hi. I'll take some picture and put it on Insta. I'm on Mount Everest. Can you do that? There is a preparation for your purpose. And that's exactly what I'm trying to tell here, friends. Meeting our soulmate, and sometimes it's soulmates with a S. People come to us to ignite that passion that is going to drive us to our purpose. It is a time taking process. Sometimes it can be one person. Sometimes you can be very lucky. It is one person and you find your soulmate, and this is what you're going to, spend the life with this person. So, such a beautiful person. You're done. And this one relationship is going to improve. You're going to, help each other grow. Like you're pulling your vibration, vibration wise. Sometimes the man pulls the woman pulls the man, and you keep going in the journey. You're lucky. Sometimes it may be more than one people, right? So I spoke to one woman. Why I say purpose is like climbing Mount Everest? I spoke to one woman who has climbed Mount Everest, and she told me one thing. There is a steep place before you reach the peak in Mount Everest. It's about 32 meters, I think 32 feet long. It's like a steep climb. And all the training the mountaineering people go through before climbing Mount Everest, the 2 years of training that they have to do, is to cross this very important part in Mount Everest. And this is like a steep place. And you know what she said? There is a time that comes in everybody's mind when they're climbing this, because it's so difficult. It's like a steep climb. And there would be a thought coming, why did I sign up for this assignment? Why did I come here? And all the F words would be coming that moment, It is so damn hard. And that is the training. The mountaineering people say, they will say, don't look up, down, anywhere. Just take one step at a time. Just, they have a breathing pattern. She was telling me how she was breathing. They have a breathing pattern, and just take one step. Breathe and take one step. Don't think more than taking one step. What is there? Because that's what that steep climb is all about. And once a mountaineer, a person who is climbing Mount Everest crosses that very hard part. I think I wrote down the name of that uh, place. I don't know where I wrote it. um, yeah, I think it was Hillary Hill. What was that? Hillary Steps. Yes, it's called Hillary Steps, right? It's 12 meters steep climb. Now, not a joke. Like, no oxygen, high altitude, and you're taking one step at a time. And sometimes this is what we have to do with our purpose, friends. Purpose is like climbing Mount Everest. We have to be prepared. Only if we are ready to endure the pain of climbing to our purpose, we will be able to climb. And for that, we need to ignite this primordial energy inside us. It requires energy, friends. That's why I give the analogy of a rocket. The rocket has to take off the ground. It requires a certain momentum. All of us, we need energy. And that is where the primordial energy, the attraction comes, which we call the sexual energy. I call it life force energy. We need to ignite our life force energy. And friends, when I say ignite, trust me, most people, they are scared. What will happen if I awaken this energy? That's the fear, because they don't know how to go about it, because it's wild. It's a wild energy. And yes, if we are living in our civilization and if we want to ignite this energy, it's hard, because civilization has taught us to suppress this energy, right? And the truth is, when we are suppressing this energy, we are suppressing our purpose, right? We are looking for that right person, that soulmate, but we are very feeble on that energy. We don't want to touch that energy. We don't want to talk about that energy. There's a lot of pain sitting in that energy for us, especially emotional pain. And when we say wild, can you imagine wild energy? If we go wild, what will happen to our relationships? Oh my God, the woman won't be the same woman. The man won't be the same man. It's going to turn on everything, right? And that's what we are scared of when we are talking about sexual energy, the primordial energy, or that attraction. Friends, we talk about different things. We are spiritual people, and we all need to transfer that energy. Sex has to be divine. Before we transfer this energy, did we live this energy fully? Have you gone wild with this energy? Have you tested this energy? How many of us have done that? Our society doesn't allow us. Even talking about this wild, many people may get triggered. Oh, what he's saying. How can we let the lion free? How can we let the beast free? There is a step by step process to it, friends. Step by step. Not to open the lion fully, in a way that you can walk with it. You can make friendship with it. Because, yes, we have all been tamed to suppress this wild energy. And you know why we call it wild? Because nature is wild, and hence is this energy. If you are close to nature, you will be questioning this energy. You will be passionate about this energy. And you know why we call nature wild? We call it wild because it's unknown. We don't know the innate wisdom that lies in nature, and hence we call it wild. Why do we call this energy wild? Because we don't want to acknowledge the innate wisdom that lies in this energy. We want to call it wild. So, friends, what is it that is going to take us into opening up this energy? Either you follow your passion, start climbing your Everest, or start working with this energy. That's the two things I understand. If you know your purpose, start climbing, and the energy will open to you because you're going to climb Henry steps. One day it will come, right? Yes. And if you don't know your purpose, work with this energy, question this energy. I'm going to give you, like, I'll do a exercise with you right now. And I'm doing a lot of exercise in this session because I always feel this helps more when we are doing exercises, uh, and it makes our journey clear. Okay, so I'll give you an example, okay, how you can find your purpose. Now, this is a very beautiful tool, and you can do it for yourself. And I'm going to tell you how I did it for myself. Okay, now this tool, let's say, if you want to know your purpose, if you want to know your purpose, okay, how do we know your purpose? Is to ask why. Okay, why? Now, let's say I was asking this. Okay, I did this exercise for myself. Now, I work in the intimacy sector. Okay, so I call myself a intimacy coach, right? I call myself intimacy. So I ask myself why. So when I say why, the next thing that comes to me is sex is interesting to me. That's why. Now, again, I ask why. Then I say my sexuality was suppressed. And I again say why. I say I had gender problem. Okay, I had gender problem. And then I say why. I ask again why. So I say I had unclarity about gender. So I was not clear about gender. Okay. And then I again ask why. Why am I so unclear about gender? Why was that? So I what I got is I couldn't believe in myself. I couldn't believe in my own force, what it was telling me. I didn't believe in that. And I again asked why? Why couldn't I believe in myself? Then I got this answer, don't know, or I say I didn't love myself. And I say why? And I got the answer, for ignorance. Because I was I was living in ignorance. Okay, so I give you like 2 minutes. Try to think what you are doing, and if you are not getting after three statement, if you are not going, it should be at least 7 8 steps going into the why. If you are not getting 7 8 steps, you have to think if it's your purpose or not. So try this, friends. I'll give you 2 minutes for this. This is a very interesting exercise to do. Keep questioning why, and sometimes you can close your eyes and ask why. You can go more deeper if you are stuck somewhere. Yes. So, friends, um, I am trying to make it a little conceptual, because most of us, we are from the mind. We all have our own ways to look at our soulmate. People who are living with the soulmate, I have heard many of the people, they give a very different definition. We definitely have our own ways to look into this subject. But my purpose of sharing this was, whatever we wrote right now, if somebody enhances this for you, for Mansi, it's like health coach, someone who enhances her purpose, right? That is, that person is that soulmate. Relationships can be so beautiful when we start focusing on the purpose rather than the person. And the person becomes more valuable, more beautiful. The passion is more intense with our partner if we can keep our focus on the purpose, right? Now, not many people would take a soulmate class as I am taking. It's a very different definition of a soulmate, because I believe in living my purpose. I believe in igniting, um, the energy that is in us, that energy that fuels our passion. And there is a way to do that. I mean, that is my passion, that is my life force telling me how to be with it. But as I said, many people would come from the mental concept into the energetic concept. Many people will come from the energetic concept to the mental concept. So it varies. So let's see what I have. One of the topic that I wrote was about 5 proven techniques to handle negative relationships. Now, sometimes we are with our soulmate, but we can't recognize it because the purpose is not clear, and there's a lot of negativity in the relationship. So, friends, the first thing for me, I always say that we have to ignite our primordial energy, which is going to, in a way, ignite our awareness, and then only these things are going to work. So, from a survival mode, we have to shift to a creator mode. That's the first thing. From a survival mode to the creator mode. Now, Osho has given uh, an example. I share it often. Like nowadays, love is like two beggars with begging bowls asking for love from each other. Both their bowls are empty, they don't have anything to give each other. So, friends, no, we cannot be like, Bhiksham Dehi when we are looking for purpose, as at least like a soulmate subject, right? We need to be shifting into a creator mode. Many people, they get lost in the soul. Where is my soulmate? Why am I not meeting my soulmate? They have a pain in the journey. But did we find our soul? Soulmate, right? The word is soulmate. Did we find our soul? How do you find your soul that is so close to your purpose, to your passion, to your primordial energy? Have you ignited your primordial energy? Are you living with that? Are you living with your purpose? right? So the first point I wanted to share is shifting from, that all the victimness we have to let go, right? I think someone is saying, okay, Marikal Kavyaji. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name rightly. Thank you for making me realize the real meaning of purpose and soulmate. Yes, I love this topic because this has this process. When I also thought, like I was thinking some soulmate is there, that yearning, that longing was there. And more the longing was there, more the person I was not finding, more I was getting pushed towards my purpose, pushed towards what I really have to share. So the second thing that we have to understand that how to handle negative relationship is stop fitting in, friends. Stop fitting in. Purpose, soulmate are not for people who are here to fit in. We have all been tamed to fit in from the time we have been like the stone age. We have tried to fit in because we are so scared. If we are alone, the tiger will eat, we won't have food. So we are always wanting to fit in into the society, trying to behave, sit. And that is the reason, friends, we don't want to talk about the primordial energy, the sexual energy, because we won't fit in. If this energy awakens, we won't fit in. So the third thing that I'm going to talk about handling negative relationship is weave purpose around your passion. Weave purpose around your passion. Monetizing your passion is also important, because when you are monetizing your purpose, that means you are getting involved in other people, sharing your gifts, and there is an exchange. You cannot be a dancer and don't have an audience. What would you do? Becoming a dancer and not having any audience to look at your dance? You're a great chef, but there is nobody to eat your food. Yeah. So you are going to live your purpose when you are sharing it with people, friends. Yeah. So weave purpose around your passion. Creating and building a purpose is important, and turning purpose into profit. This is another very, very important thing, is monetization. And money is another form of energy, isn't it? And every when we say money is an energy, then we need to know how to invest our money. Invest, uh, like, as I have heard one of my mentors saying, either you can waste your money, or you can spend your money, or you can invest your money, right? So where are you putting your money? Are you investing it? Are you just spending it? Are you wasting it? What are we doing with that? So we need to take care of the energy management when we have to heal our negative relationships, right? So friends, think about this. How can you make this connection stronger? If you have a soulmate, then how can you have this connection more stronger with your soulmate? Or if you have a passion or a purpose, how can you make this connection more stronger with your passion or your purpose? How can you do that? So friends, some question I'm going to put in: what do you want to change about the world or about yourself? What are you most proud of? What were you most happiest about? When you are reading about new stories, what sort of stories behavior tends to inspire you? What I'm trying to tell you is, definitely you will find there you have an inclination towards your purpose in whatever you are doing, right? So do it more consciously, do it more with awareness. and then you know this is what I want. Now, if I talk about my journey, 10 years back, I never thought that I'm going to speak about all this in front of people and I'm going to take such sessions. I have never thought. But for me, it was following my heart and being true to myself. That's the only thing that I followed. I wanted to be true to myself, follow my heart. I want to live a life of freedom. So I followed my path, my heart, my freedom. I didn't know where I was heading to. I never thought I'm going to do what I'm doing. But that led me to my purpose. So every one of us has a very unique way of connecting to your purpose. Right. Only when we work on the purpose, we open up opportunities to get soulmate. Yes, that is also true. If you don't have soulmate and our heart is yearning for soulmate, look at your purpose. Be on the path of purpose. You don't have to do anything. You are bound to meet your soulmate on this path. Either you discovered it inside you or the person manifests. But that's where our focus is. So, as I said, friends, this is not like a quick run, right? Climbing Mount Everest is not a quick run. It's like a preparation. There is a marathon to it. There is a step by step process to it, right? We all know that. And I definitely believe in igniting this wild energy in us. We all need to live this energy. We have to, I don't talk about training this energy, but I talk about realizing this energy. So you are allowing this wild energy to open little bit, and at the same time, you're practicing awareness with it. Both are required. People sometimes just get wild and they go into sexual experience. That's also okay. There's nothing wrong and right to it. But for me, I believe in learning about this energy and becoming aware with it. These are like the two pillars. These are like a balanced system, like a sturdy system that can make you go into your purpose. And there is a process to it, right? So all my life, I was thinking about how can I share my journey, my learning with others. How do I share it? How can I, even I'm still learning what is the right way to share it. And I found that this journey takes clarity. We need clarity, we need coaching, we need consistency, we need commitment, and most important, friends, we need a community.